What's up, y'all? My name is Brittany Nicole, and this is my first vlog. I am so happy. If you're here on this first episode, just know I'm going to remember you and your gang. Okay? But unfortunately, my first episode is going to be something that was just put on my heart to talk about. It's something that I'm currently going through at the moment, and we're going to talk about heartbreak. I pondered for the last few days on if this should be my first episode. And I got a comment from a girl today on TikTok who was in my live, and it was like she was speaking to me. And she was like, Brittany, I am currently going through the same thing that you're going through, and I would love to follow your journey on like a YouTube channel or something where I can get more personal with you. And that just gave me all of the like reassuring that I needed to do this, because there are a lot of women that are struggling with heartbreak right now, or just in general. And I want to let y'all know that you're not alone, and that it's hard right now. It's so hard. It's so hard right now. It's as if you're mourning the death of a person that is still alive. And it's so hard. And what I'm going to tell you is not going to make it easy. But what it is going to do is let you know that you're not alone. So, I was in a relationship for 2 years. I thought and felt like I was in love with this person. We had a roller coaster of different things go on. So many different things. I don't want to say specific things because we've only been broken up for a month, and the good person in me still wants to protect this person. But I've been through a lot of things. I have taken a person back, probably more than I should have. I have been understanding. I have fought. I have tried, and finally, on the weekend of my birthday, I decided that this was something that I no longer wanted to do, and I no longer wanted to wake up unhappy, and I wanted to really live in my full purpose. And I felt like the person that I was with was knocking me off of the track of my purpose, on top of everything else that I was dealing with. And when there was a situation on my birthday that happened, and I just felt like in my heart, anyone who would mess up your day, who would mess up your birthday, the one day of the year that is meant to be for you to be celebrated, anyone who would do something like that does not love you. They don't. I don't care how many times they say it. I don't care how many times they buy you gifts, they send money, they whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Actions will tell you if someone loves you or not. And I'm not talking about easy actions, right? Easy actions are sending money or buying a gift or, hey, I'm sorry, so I got you. Those are easy actions, right? Anyone can go out and buy something. The actions that are hard are when it's times like your birthday, and it's like you got to show up and you got to be selfless and you got to appreciate this person. And no matter how you're feeling on or around that day, it's important that you're putting the person that you love first, right? Because the day is there to celebrate them. So something happened on my birthday, and it was just something that I wasn't willing to look past. Mind you, though, for the past couple of months, we were off, our relationship was going through turmoil. That's just the best way to put it. We tried to work things out. We tried to get counseling. We tried to fix ourselves. We tried to We tried to do everything that you can possibly think of, and it just didn't work. And I think I finally had to realize, like, it's okay if it doesn't work. I think for me, something that was really holding me back from making this move sooner is that, one, my children are involved. And as a mom, you want to protect your children, and you want to make sure that whatever move that you're making is in their best interest. So I think that that was really holding me back from doing this a while ago, because I love my babies, and if I could protect them from everything in the world, I would. But unfortunately, I just had to do what I had to do, and it sucks. It sucks for them. My 2-year-old's dad left when she was born, and the man that I was with stepped in, and he was a great father, and he stepped up, and he was awesome, and I can never take that back, and I would never disrespect the person that did that. And so that's a big part of, like, what was scary to me the most. And also, when you begin to live with someone and grow with someone, your life changes completely. Everything about your life, your routine, what dinner, how you wake up, what you do throughout the day, all of these things change so that you can adapt to the person that you're with, and make sure that they're happy and they're comfortable, and all of these things now become a custom in your life. And I think that is another hard part for me that I'm learning, is kind of like learning my new normal, and also just walking out on faith, because with this breakup, I've had to take on a lot of responsibility. I'm now the only provider in my home. It's like everything is on me right now, and it's very heavy. And I know it'll be okay. Everything will be okay, and I know that because I walk with God and I understand faith, and I know that He really wouldn't put this much on my plate if He knew that I couldn't take it. But it's an adjustment, and it's a very, very hard adjustment right now. But I'm learning and I'm growing, and every day that I wake up, it gets a little bit easier. So I'm proud of that, and I want to let you guys know, if you are just merely waking up the next day and starting over again, like, that's a win, okay? It's gonna get better. Every day it'll get better. Day one is the worst. Day one is the worst. It's like you feel like your insides are just like crashing like waves or something. I'm not explaining it. And then reality starts to hit, right? Like, you go to Target and you're like, damn, we used to do this together all the time. Or like, I told myself I was not going to cry. But, or you go to Target and you're like, damn, we used to do this all the time. Or like, Golly. I'm back. Okay. Or it's like you had a long day, and or there's so many things on your list for the day, and you don't have your partner to lean on. Or it's Tuesday and you got to take the trash out. Or, and I know people go through a lot worse things, and I get that. But it's hard. And especially as a mom, it's like you gotta have it all together. You can't slip. Because one thing can cost you everything. So you can't slip. And every choice you make has to be right for your kids. And ultimately, for me, that's what it came down to, is like the things that I put up with. The things that I've put up with have not only like risked me and my sanity, but also my kids. And it's not a good feeling. It's like my job is to protect them, and that means every aspect of life is like every aspect. And I think that sorry y'all. And I'm grateful that I finally woke up, and I'm just grateful. And it's hard right now. It's so hard. Because for so long I was willing to stay because it was convenient, and because I didn't want to disappoint everybody, and I stopped staying because I wanted to be here. And I was staying for my partner, and I knew that he needed me, and like I knew that it would just, and I think part of me was scared that it was gonna like prove people right too. For anybody who thought that we weren't gonna like make it or whatever. The only reason I'm doing this is because I know that there's somebody out there who's like me. And you're feeling like you have the weight of everything on you. Oh, golly, how was I supposed to do this? Okay, the only reason that I'm doing this is because I know that there's other women out there who feel like you have the weight of the world on you. And you probably do. But it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. And like I said, every day it'll get easier. I'm a mess. Sorry, y'all. Every day it'll get easier. Um, but your family and you, and let me not even start with everyone else, but you and your family and your babies and everyone who loves and supports you will be there. And your happiness is so important. Look at this. Your happiness is so important. And you are an amazing person, and understand that this will not be the last love of your life. And what else? What else? And it's going to be hard. It's going to be so hard. You're going to be doing the nasty boogers and the ugly crying. You're going to be doing that for a while. But just know that on the other side of this, I'm going to keep saying it, is happiness and is your purpose. And you're going to look back in 6 months. We're going to say that. We're not even going to say years. We're not going to say a year. We're going to say 6 months from now. You are going to look back and you're going to say, I was fucking tripping. Okay? I was falling apart, not knowing that on the other side of all this chaos was going to be so much beauty and so much life and so much growth and so much maturity. And you're going to have such a greater understanding of why everybody can't come, why it's important to have, if you want the life that you want, that sometimes you have to let go of people that are holding you back. And it's hard. God, it's hard. It's hard. But what I will say is a couple things for me that have made it easier is stop lurking. Stop lurking. Stop following. Stop engaging. Stop talking. Stop holding on to the what ifs or the could haves or the should haves, or stop holding on to the give me one more last chance or let me try. No. Never listen to what a person has to tell you. I think if I've learned one thing from this entire situation, it's never listen to what someone tells you, right? Take it with a grain of salt. Watch actions, because that's going to tell you everything you want to know. If a person wants to be there, they'll be there. If a person wants to show you that they love you, they'll show you. If a person doesn't want to hurt you, they'll show you. And that's just what it is. And also understanding and walking away with where you could have been better, right? And this is not to say that things are your fault or whatever the case is, but no relationship is perfect on both sides, right? So if you're going to walk away from something, be ready and willing to do the work on you, right? For instance, me, I know I have a smart ass mouth and I know I can go below the belt, right? Right? So I want to figure out why. Why is that my defense mechanism? So I have a therapy session this week, but also I'm in therapy to start the healing process of something that has damaged me for probably about a year and a half now. And even thinking about that is scary. But again, this step is the step that I need to be on that other side where greatness is. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with taking the road. And lately I've just been feeling so much peace with every step that I make. Even though it's chaotic, even though is everywhere. Everything is everywhere. Financially, I'm everywhere. Responsibility wise, I'm everywhere. I'm taking care of everything and everybody at the same time right now. Emotionally is chaotic. Physically is chaotic. I think that I've lost more weight in a month than I did in the 2 years that we were together. And it's not good. It's not healthy. I'm literally in the middle of a depression while trying to stay afloat to be a mom. So it's hard. But you're not alone, and we're going to get through this. This was a deep-ass vlog number 1. I promise it's going to get fun from here on out. I'm going to come in once in a while and check on y'all. But just an introductory to what you're going to get when you subscribe is that how you say it? This is an introductory to what you're going to get when you subscribe. Oh, that sounds cute. That got a little ring to it. But you're going to get fashion, and you're going to get mom life, and you're going to get home life, and you're going to get family, and you're going to get my healing process. And it's up to y'all if y'all want to come with me or not. If not, I get it. But if you're down, you're game. Okay? So yeah, that's vlog 1. Didn't mean to get that deep on y'all. But just know, your sister is here, and we gonna be good. We going through this together. 6 months from now, we're gonna look back and we're gonna be like, girl, we were fucking tripping. Get it together. But for now, we going through the motion, and that's okay. Feel every emotion. Feel everything. Feel everything. Another piece of advice, feel everything. Don't try to laugh your way through it. Don't try to lie your way through it. Don't try to sabotage your way through it. Feel it. Live in it. Okay? This is what's teaching me what I will never, ever, ever tolerate ever again. Ever. So feel it. And just know it's going to be okay. I said that. I think that's the word of the episode, or that's the phrase of the episode. It's going to be okay. It's always going to be okay. It's always going to be greater on the other side. As long as you lead with a good heart, you're a good person, and your morals are in order, it's going to be, it can only be up from here. This is just rock. This feels like rock bottom. It's not rock bottom, but it feels like rock bottom. So it's only up from here. Okay? Anyways, I'll be back with a vlog day 2. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know, y'all. This was a lot. This was a lot. But I'll be back. Remember, what I say. We gonna be okay. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more, for everything about mommy life, about entrepreneur life, about home life, family life. I cannot wait to grow this community on here and really, really, really be gang with y'all. So yeah, let's go. It's gonna be fun.